Hi, my name is Dana Roach, and I'm going to talk to you for a minute about autism and a couple possible causes for the new devastating disease. Autism has increased over the last decade to outstanding levels. 1 in every 88 children will be diagnosed with it. Everyone has a theory on the causes, but there's nothing scientifically proven, and thus a cure cannot be found. This desire to find a cure for our children ends up causing mass panic, and it affects children's childhood and how their parents raise them and the choices that they will make. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, the definition of autism, also known as autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a group of brain-based disorders that affect the child's behavior, social, and communication skills. So I went to the CDC website and did some research for the statistics. And according to the CDC website, autism has increased over the last decade by 78%. The numbers now are 1 in every 88 children will be diagnosed, and 1 in every 54 boys in the United States will be diagnosed. There is a ratio in autism of boys to girls with a 5-to-1 ratio, so it's much more prevalent in males. So I made this chart according to the statistics that I found from the Center of Disease Control, which shows an outrageous increase starting in the year 2002. So it puts greater urgency on finding the cause and then finding a cure. One possible cause is vaccinations. And a physician, Andrew Wakefield, proposed the possibility that the MMR vaccination causes autism. He did a very small study with 12 developmentally delayed children, and he studied their symptoms and behaviors after the MMR vaccination. He proposed the idea that there was a direct link between the MMR vaccination and the development of autism. So scientists tried to prove or disprove this proposed idea, and they were unable to reproduce his findings. According to Wikipedia, the study was published in The Lancet in 1998 and was later retracted. It's the only medical finding to ever be retracted out of a medical journal. Dr. Wakefield was charged with child abuse of developmentally delayed children and found guilty in January 2010. His license was later revoked, and he no longer is able to practice medicine. Another possible cause is preservatives that are found in the vaccinations, specifically thimerosal and formaldehyde. These are preservatives that prevent bacterial and fungal growth in the vials for the vaccinations. According to babycenter.com, the preservatives used, the formaldehyde and thimerosal, were removed in 2001, and they went from using multi-dose vials to single-dose vials to prevent bacterial growth. The medical community meticulously studied this and investigated this theory, and it was never proven to be a direct correlation of autism and these preservatives. Lastly, my last possible cause are spontaneous cell mutations, and this is what I believe could be the most plausible cause of autism. Munkin states that spontaneous cell mutations can occur in either male or female, but with females, they are born with their eggs. So they can only give off 15 different cell mutations. Males are constantly producing sperm, which are constantly dividing, so the possibility of cell mutations are endless. Munkin states that females are a lot less likely to cause autism. Schubert did a study of 100,000 males and discovered that males over the age of 40 have a 475% increase in having children with autism than males 30 years or younger. And that ends up being a ratio of 6 children per every 10,000 males over the age of 40. So it's really greatly increased once you're 40. So you should have your babies young. So in conclusion, autism is a very devastating disease. Not only affects the child, affects the parents, affects siblings, and it affects our community. It's increasing at alarming rates to now 1 out of every 88 children. The cause cannot be, many causes are proposed, but nothing is scientifically proven, hence a cure cannot be developed. Questions?
Is autism inherited?
According to Rudy, autism runs in families, which means if you have an autistic child, siblings of this autistic child are more likely to have autism themselves. However, no one single genetic component has been discovered.
I don't know if you answered this already. Is autism more common in males or females?
According to the National Autistic Society, autism is more common in males than females, with a ratio of 5:1. However, if a female is diagnosed with autism, she's most likely to be severely impaired. Due to males, it can range from very mild autism, which is known as Asperger's, to the more severe impairments.
What treatments are available?
The treatments usually consist of education for the family and friends, education for the siblings. Therapies can range anywhere from speech therapy, play therapy, music therapy, all to try to integrate the child into social interactions, as well as they can change their diet to a gluten-free diet. So these are some possible causes of autism. No cure. Thank you very much.